Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. Spoilers, Jason is acting clueless about Willow. For someone who says that he's doing everything he can to protect him, it seems like he also really doesn't know much about it, at least not from the outside in. Jason is acting clueless about Willow. Of course, we are talking about Jason Morgan as the latest General Hospital. Spoilers seem to indicate that he really is clueless about Michael Koratnos, who is currently in a burn treatment in Germany. Because it really shouldn't make any sense to Jason, or Sonny and Carly Corinthos for that matter, that Michael wouldn't want to see Willow. A lot of viewers even believe that it shouldn't take very long for Carly, Sonny, and Jason to find out what happened and question the fact that Drew paid off the nurse to tell Willow that Michael doesn't want to see her. For anyone who truly knows Michael, they will know that's totally out of character. It goes without saying that the internet certainly did have a lot to say about the matter. Some have even commented with, "This can all be easily rectified," when Nina tells Carly Willow went to see Michael, but Michael refused her. Michael does want to see Willow after all. Carly will say Michael wasn't told this. Carly and Nina will put two and two together and realize Drew sabotaged their meeting. Another fan wrote, "I expected more dirty play, like Nina calling Portia and Portia ordering Brad to Mickey Drew's lab results to show that there were no drugs in his system, just that he had been drinking." And then there was this comment as well. "In the real world, she would have called first, but for sure would have called Jason and said, 'What the hell?' Michael is refusing to see me." No way. Do you fly all the way to Germany and then just leave? Although, Willow is pretty weak these days. Of course, General Hospital fans will have to tune in each and every day to find out what will happen next. General Hospital airs weekdays on the ABC network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, let us know what you think by leaving us a line with your thoughts in our comments section below. GH spoilers, Jason is acting clueless about Willow, but what is he really hiding? Port Charles is no stranger to secrets, lies, and shocking revelations, but Jason Morgan's latest behavior has fans scratching their heads. Since his long-awaited return, Jason has fallen right back into the mix of mob drama, family turmoil, and tangled friendships. But when it comes to Willow Tate, the enforcer, seems to be acting suspiciously clueless. And the question on everyone's mind is, why? On the surface, Jason's stoic silence could just be classic Jason, guarded, emotionally distant, always playing the long game. But longtime GH fans know better. When Jason goes this quiet about someone, there's more going on beneath that leather jacket than he's letting on. So what's the deal with Jason and Willow? Buckle up, GH fans, because we're diving deep into this slow-burning mystery and exploring three major theories about why Jason is pretending not to know what's really going on with Willow, or pretending not to care. Willow's health scare, Jason's ghosting or strategizing? Let's rewind for a moment. When Willow went through her devastating leukemia battle, Jason was gone, but now he's back. And while Michael Corinthos has been through hell supporting his wife, and Nina Reeves and Carly are caught up in their own brand of chaos, Jason has barely acknowledged Willow's existence, despite her being family by marriage. Odd, right? You'd think someone as loyal as Jason would be checking in. After all, Willow is Michael's wife, and Michael is the closest thing Jason has to a son. Yet when Michael tries to bring Willow into conversation, Jason either changes the subject or deflects with that blank expression we all know too well. Why would he avoid discussing her? Could it be he knows something about Willow's health that no one else does? Whispers are circling around the hospital that Willow's remission might not be as solid as it seems. A new test result, a relapse scare, maybe even an experimental treatment she's too afraid to tell Michael about. Or Jason knows. Is he shielding Michael from heartbreak? Is he honoring Willow's request for secrecy? Or, most dangerously, is Jason keeping this under wraps to protect someone else? Hidden history, did Jason and Willow have a past? Now here's a twist that would rock Port Charles to its core. What if Jason and Willow crossed paths long before anyone realized? Jason spent years off the grid, living in the shadows, dodging the feds and protecting Sonny's empire from afar. He had time. And Willow, in her own right, lived through her fair share of trauma. Dawn of Day, her teaching career, her stint as a nurse at GH. What if their timelines overlapped somewhere unexpected? A shared moment. A one-night stand. A bond forged in grief, loss, or danger. Could there be more history between them than we know? It would explain Jason's discomfort every time her name comes up. It would explain why he's trying so hard not to seem interested. Could Jason be Willow's secret keeper, or worse, her secret lover? We're not saying Willow cheated on Michael, but the timelines get murky, and Jason has a long history of getting involved with women connected to the Corinthos family. Hello, Sam, Carly, Robin, Elizabeth, even Britt. Willow wouldn't be the first forbidden fruit. Imagine the fallout if Michael finds out that his father figure once shared something more than a handshake with his wife. The betrayal would be explosive. Jason knows something about Willow's parentage. Another theory that refuses to die is that Willow's parentage still holds secrets, despite the already dramatic revelation that Nina Reeves is her biological mother. But what if that's not the full story? Could Jason be aware of something else, something darker, that even Willow doesn't know? Let's consider the timeline again. Jason was involved with Harmony Miller, Willow's adoptive mother, during her time at Dawn of Day. Jason helped take that cult down. He witnessed Harmony's desperation, her spirals, her moments of lucidity. What if she told him something before she died? Something like, Nina isn't the only parent Willow needs to worry about. Rumors are swirling in GH spoiler circles that Willow's father may still be alive and very dangerous. What if Jason knows this man is lurking in Port Charles, waiting for the right moment to strike? What if Jason is protecting Willow not from her illness or her past, but from a future threat? His silence, in that case, wouldn't be avoidance, it would be strategy. Because if there's one thing Jason Morgan does better than anyone, it's protect the people he cares about, even if it means breaking their trust. Michael notices, and he's not happy. Let's not forget about Michael in all of this. At first, Michael dismissed Jason's quiet nature as nothing new, but lately he's started to notice that every time Willow walks into the room, Jason tenses. He averts his gaze, he doesn't speak. And Michael, he's no fool. He knows Jason better than anyone, and he's starting to wonder if the man who's been like a father to him all these years is hiding something massive, and that it's tied to Willow. Expect a confrontation soon, one that may unravel more than just Jason's secrets. It could shake the entire family. Carly's caught in the middle. If anyone's going to sense a shift, it's Carly Spencer. Carly's radar is finely tuned to Jason's moods. She sees what Michael doesn't want to admit. She sees the way Jason dodges Willow conversations, how he leaves the room when she enters, how his loyalty seems misaligned. So now the million-dollar question is, what will Carly do? Will she confront Jason and force the truth out of him? Or worse, will she go digging herself? Carly's quest for truth has always come with consequences, and if she uncovers something Jason has been trying to keep hidden for Willow's protection, it could lead to a devastating rift. Not just between Carly and Jason, but between Carly and Michael, and maybe even Willow. Willow's breaking point. Meanwhile, Willow herself is starting to notice Jason's avoidance, the quiet tension, the unspoken questions. She's been trying to live a normal life, working at GH, being a mother, supporting Michael, but something about Jason's return has unsettled her in a way she can't explain. Did she dream something? Did she remember something? GH writers love a slow burn memory reveal, and fans are speculating that Willow may be on the cusp of recalling a hidden moment, something tied to Jason that was buried during her recovery or blocked out during her DOD trauma. Could be an encounter, a conversation, a threat. And when that memory resurfaces, everything could change. 3 big spoiler predictions. Ready for a twisty forecast? Here are 3 bold predictions for where this Jason-Willow arc might be heading. 1. Jason is Willow's secret confidant. Willow may be hiding a devastating secret about her health, her family, her past, and Jason is the only one she trusted to keep it. He's not avoiding her, he's protecting her. Even if it hurts Michael. 2. Jason and Willow have history, and Michael finds out. GH might be setting up a shocker that Jason and Willow had a romantic or near-romantic connection years ago that neither of them can forget, and Michael's about to learn the truth the hard way. Prepare for shouting, betrayal, and a Corinthos family showdown. 3. Willow's father is alive, and Jason knows who he is. The final bombshell? That Jason is tracking someone, a man tied to Willow's bloodline who poses a threat, and Jason's silence is strategic until the man behind the curtain steps into the light. This twist would not only deepen Jason's return arc, but set up a whole new mystery for summer. Final thoughts, clueless or calculated. Jason Morgan may look clueless about Willow, but nothing about Jason is ever accidental. He may be silent, but he's not stupid. He may act removed, but his loyalty runs deeper than blood. So whether he's guarding a deadly secret, hiding a past connection, or preparing for a threat no one sees coming, one thing is clear. Jason Morgan is never really clueless. He's always 10 steps ahead. And Willow, she may soon find herself in the middle of a storm that only Jason can navigate. So stay tuned, GH fans, because the truth about Jason and Willow is about to erupt. And when it does, Port Charles will never be the same.